semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Gonna run it. It's Cook.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. It's a shotgun run call. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They pick up the first on the ground. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First through the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. There's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Baker. Makes a quick catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. And this one is caught. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. 1st down at 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The snap and takes off on the run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught for the completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw yet again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Whips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. But Paceville, he's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. The back's got it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
QB bootlegs here. The pass rush closing in. Cut quickly. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. It's a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. And another Fresno State. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Makes a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Wolverines offense is back on the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Pointed up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Cook.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. To contact on the throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's back to throw again on second attempt. This time it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air, but it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 going up to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Using his legs, it's Marshall.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And that's the tight end, Kirk, showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Loved how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line. As you say, now they flex him out. He's a tough matchup for any defense. He's got the size and athletic ability really to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. There's the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Finding space at the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down here for this offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw to the left side. With the catch, it's Marsh. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Stewart.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down, they don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Priestcorn. The ball is out. He's going to get it. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. He's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top now here in the 4th. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. The receiver makes the catch. And he's got it for the 2-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by 1 here late in the game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. They look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he threw it. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge